Devils.
Alti.TV.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Under-22s Australian Ultimate Championships. I'm Nick Lely, joined here by
Katie Luck.
80. Good afternoon to you. And we have Western Australia playing against Victoria in the mixed division.
Yeah, so both of these teams haven't played each other so far because it's pool.
Sure.
How have WA gone so far, do you know?
Yeah, good. Well,
Yeah.
I myself am playing for the New South Wales mixed team, and we just had a game against Western Australia. We won quite convincingly, but really just they've got a couple of really tall guys that they like to throw to,
Yep.
and a couple of big throwers. So you know you kind of standard team that's kind of figuring themselves out a little bit more. It'd be great to see them use their full team, because when they did that against us, they looked pretty dangerous. As we see the first pull go up and lands a bit just before the brick mark, and
Yep, and we've got Ding picking it up. Passing over to Lau, back to Ding. Young with the disc now. Just trying to find the up line.
oh, he's in a lot of space there.
Yes.
Looks like a bit of a definitely I'd say a zone here, or maybe just a saggy look against a. So maybe when it's in the middle of the field, we see the middle of the saggy cup go on, and then the two sag back in the lane.
Yeah, it's almost like an adaptation of a 2-3-2 zone.
For sure, for sure.
Oh, we've got it up to Malgus. So his options. Oh, nice swing for the cup there to Young. Back to Lau. With the disc there is Ding. He's a spare captain of Victoria.
Fantastic.
Oh, and we've got a nice day there from WA.
Yeah, and the first time they looked okay working it up the field there, but a great block from Western Australia, and we'll do our best with the names throughout this afternoon. Katie, obviously being part of the Victorian team, will help us with their names on the, I'm sure, but we'll do our best with the Western Australian team names.
Yes. Bit hard to see from the distance, numbers on the yellow.
For sure, for sure.
Oh, a great block there from Malgus.
An immediate turn. Oh, they're on the doorstep. They're knocking on the door. They're ringing the doorbell. They've been let in.
Double heaviers there for Peter Malgus.
Fantastic. And the sit-down celebration, or did he just fall over? Not sure. But
Can't quite see from here.
don't mind it. Don't mind it. So how have the Victorian mixed team been going this tournament? Are you part of the
Yeah,
the
so
mixed coach? Yeah.
I'm the manager of
Sweet.
the
Yep.
mixed team.
Thought so.
They just came and had their first win just now against Queensland.
Fantastic.
Which was the first game of the day. And then yesterday they had 2 losses against your team, New South Wales, which was a tough one because
Yep.
we were fresh off the bus from the airport.
Soz not soz.
You guys definitely had the advantage of sleeping at home.
Of course, of course.
And yeah, had a tough loss against SA as well.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
afternoon,
They were a good team. They took it to us pretty hard yesterday as well.
Yeah, I heard. And the wind conditions have been really interesting so far this tournament.
Yeah.
Obviously, I haven't been playing, so I haven't had to test it myself. But how
Sure,
have you found it?
Yeah, it's been all right. Look, where we are, Eric Mobbs in the Hills District of Sydney. Typically not too windy, so it's been all right. But just a little bit of breeze coming, I believe, in this game from the far side of the field towards where the camera is. And yeah, it's picking up at the moment this afternoon. But I feel like as the time goes on, we'll see the winds settle a little bit into the evening a bit more.
Yeah, yeah.
So it doesn't seem to be playing too much of a factor. I don't think, but. Yeah.
Just something to be aware of. It's not too challenging.
Yeah.
The last game we saw a couple of pick up towards the side of the field.
Yeah. Couple floaty ones up there. Get numbers underneath.
Excellent. And we just had the whistle from the game advisors letting them know that it'd been 75 seconds.
Fantastic. Oh, tried to stop with the foot there, but not too convincing.
Gives Victoria a chance to set up.
Yeah, rocking an interesting bandana, number 69 there.
Oh, great grab there from Duncan. Oh,
turnover, swing, goal.
Yeah, and that's the Chong for the goal. And some great energy there from the Victorian team. Really excited. Lots of love there for Steph Chong. The one of 2 Chongs on this team.
Oh, fantastic.
We've got sisters. Oh, here's a replay of Duncan getting that run through D. And that was Caston throwing that to Chong.
Fantastic. Clinical stuff.
Yep. Yeah, we definitely found the Victorian team so far with the campaign is they've gelled a lot more as they get into the games, and I'm not sure, is that the case with New South Wales?
I think so, yeah. We didn't have too long of a lead-up campaign, I guess you could say, to the tournament. Not too long, a bit more than a month. So we only had, I think, 2 training sessions and then straight into it. But I think generally, for most states, especially for our experience in Sydney, I think a lot of players know each other playing, especially at junior level, playing other junior competitions or playing at league and stuff together. So you kind of have a sense of how everyone likes to play a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are certain connections from unis and stuff like that come through a lot. As we see the
definitely
the pull come downfield.
I got number 18 there. Bartlett with the disc.
Yeah, Bartlett definitely a key handler in our games. He sends a really nice one there to Hazel Tan. Yeah, he was running the show offensively against us. So I'm sure we'll see him with a lot of disc in hands.
Yep.
We've got Anto Hagen, a Junior Worlds player, absolutely rips it downfield.
Rips it. That's fantastic downfield throw. And that's a goal to Aiden Howard.
He's a speedy fella. I had the I could say pleasure, but it wasn't too much of a pleasure of marking up against him in our game. He's got some wheels, the young man, and great shot there by Ant.
Yeah.
A very experienced younger player. Played with him on the 2016 Thunder myself, so I like running down his throws myself. So hopefully we see a bit more of that. But it's been a dominant start from the Victorians, no doubt.
Definitely, they've managed to scoop up this game so far.
Yeah.
And grab it with their hands.
For sure. Maybe a bit of momentum from that first win.
I think so. Yeah, it was a tough end of the game, and I think we just had to take a moment, re-energise, and that's really shining through now. You can see that the team's heads are in the right space.
Awesome.
We've got our co-coaches nearly up on the line there, Simon Talbot and Ella Brown.
So we've got some. That's the temperature. It's kind of starting to just drop a little bit coming into the afternoon. My ideal temperature, I'd say, would be just kind of afternoon of a hot day. That southerly coming through.
Yeah.
So these players will thrive. As we see the stop from number 69 again, rocking a we'll say unique bandana.
Tried to put up a huck and it got a little touch on it from Christina Van. Falls just short of its receiver. Just to echo the call from the player.
Yeah.
He just said it did not come back in.
That should be probably about near where the camera sits. Maybe a bit forward. Chris Waller sends it downfield. Great backhanding.
Excellent. That was Lucy Dalla throwing that.
Fantastic. Yeah, they're just unstoppable at the moment, Victoria. I mean, WA, just perhaps a timeout call wouldn't be a bad idea at the moment.
I believe that went to back right Koch.
And there we go. The timeout has been called. And they listened to my advice there, Katie, so no worries.
You could be their coach.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think just some tired bodies. They maybe a bit of difference. Victoria coming off a win this morning, and WA, sorry. A tough loss can change your kind of mental outlook on the next game, definitely.
100%. And I mean, we even saw that with our own team yesterday, coming off the loss from New South Wales, going into our South Australia game.
Yeah.
It sort of can change your mental game a bit. So you can see
for sure.
You can see the difference in the two teams here mentally.
Yeah. So
at this current point in time.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure this time out we'll favour WA if they get back into it.
Yep.
And try and just reset, play their game a little bit.
Yep.
don't get too flustered. Keep doing with it. Keep doing, you know, working through their structures and whatnot.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
Interesting thing that shows on the camera that's hard to see in person is the stripes on WA shirts.
They do have, I'd say, some retro-looking stripes. The old black and yellow. Personally, I do not mind it. Obviously, the Victorian sporting you could say a homage to an AFL type design on the jersey.
Yeah.
But fun fact about New South Wales jerseys. Many years ago, in 2013 or 14, an Austrian exchange student actually who was over playing for New South Wales designed the New South Wales jersey. And that's why there's like a Waratah and like a weird emu on it, because he just looked up New South Wales icons and there was like a Waratah and an emu came up. And so he put those on and it's stuck. It's stuck.
That's funny.
So there you go. That's a bit of a fun history for you.
Not even homegrown jerseys.
No. So yeah, maybe we'll see a change next year or something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
no worries.
Victoria's recycled our jerseys.
Yeah, they've been strong.
The strong V.
Yeah, it's good. And the Swans are the mascot of the Western Australian teams over the years. They have a little silhouetted one on the front. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
And the pole coming up from Anto Hagen.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, it's a beauty. We got 27 with the disc. Is Ava Kazemi, captain?
Yeah, a bit of a power stance there before she throws it. Good energy. Looks like we've got a
forehand huck.
Gender mismatch, but didn't seem to have too much effect. Because Anto Hagen in a bit of space. He steps back and he sends it again to his favourite receiver.
Does it bounce off the lines?
No, I think the wind just popped it up there. Yeah, unlucky from Ant there. Really.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that put. The wind just decided no thanks.
Just going to take it for itself. Yep, there's a replay of it coming through now. And from here, it looks like it's sitting beautifully, and then confused how it goes all the way up.
I think that spectator's reaction kind of summed it up there. The hands up in the air. Don't know about that one.
Yeah, so speaking of that gender mismatch, that is a strategy that one of the coaches, Simon Talbot, has used in mixed teams in the past. I've played on some of his teams, and so we'll have a female player will mark a male handler, and then a male player will mark one of the female receivers to essentially allow him to poach deep.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, an unfortunate drop there from WA. Doesn't look like she's feeling good.
A little bit of a chat, a handoff ring or a point, not sure, but she gets up herself and retracted.
No call being made. Yeah. May have just been a moment just to collect her breath and decide if the collision affected play.
So see if we have an end zone play, and Anto Hagen, a veteran decision there, just to immediately look to the break side.
Yeah. A great option. That's to his initial receiver, Aiden Howard.
They end up matching in the end. So good job. Yeah. Just on that that mismatch gender tactic. I think it's great, and like I love playing mixed ultimate because I feel like it opens a lot more tactics, kind of like that. A bit different. This kind of other side of the game that you can explore tactically. So it can work well, and props. Hopefully we'll see it come out a bit more in this game.
Yeah, no. When used effectively, it can really be interesting. I was about to say effective.
I was about to say, can't use the same way to try.
Yeah. No, it has some interesting results. But I guess it works well against teams where they may have like one really strong male handler who likes to huck, and it often ends up throwing to female receivers, and it just puts that little bit of extra pressure deep.
Yeah, for sure.
And what I also like about it, and what I've done when I've been playing it, is sometimes you'll have, if you have a really big male hucker, he almost won't respect you if you're a small female player, and he thinks he puts the huck up and then forgets about the fact he's got the guy deep.
The temptation to it lulls him into a false sense of security.
Exactly.
I like it.
And we can see it. You can see it's being used again here. We've got Deb Lorca marking number 18, which is that key male handler that you mentioned. Co-captain Bartlett.
Yeah, the two girls on the two male handlers back downfield.
Bartlett with the disc again. He puts the hammer up.
Oh.
Falls a little bit short.
Yeah, just a bit of a throw always fading away from the receiver there. We see the tactic work again well there. I guess the counteract from WA would be send one of those boys who maybe has a height mismatch or anything on one of the girls deep, but they both stuck around in that space. Oh, as we got a female receiver, just open downfield, but doesn't come.
Doesn't come, taking the safer options. There's Waller to Van. Waller with the disc again.
Yeah.
Gets the break off to Lorca. A little bit of wind picking that up on TD. Oh! Fantastic layout D from our favourite bandana man, number 69, Tyson Davies.
I think the Venn diagram of players who wear number 69 and interesting bandanas is a
circle.
A fairly decent overlap. Oh, we've got open female receiver deep, but just that wind decides to say no and just pushes it into the ground.
We got a replay here of that layout. Oh,
yeah, it's real nice.
Beautiful. Gets a pat on the back from the receiver. Chris Waller with the disc there. Oh,
big huck goes up.
Rips it out and coming back down.
Really higher than he would have liked.
Oh, that wind just pushing it back down again.
A little bit, yeah, a bit of a lean back on that throw as well. Doesn't help the cause.
Davies with the disc. Oh.
Sends a bullet. Oh. He's blocked out with his knees, that one. Why not? Does the job.
Yeah. Gets the D, that's what matters. Not literally.
And Waller rocking a hairstyle reminiscent of a Tom Tullett.
It's funny you say that. His nickname in the sort of Hoss circles is Muffin, because he's a cheaper version of a cupcake.
Sure.
Which is Tom Tullett's nickname.
I like it.
Oh. Miles Caston bringing that huck down.
He's a big man and he gets big.
Is.
Oh, he's got a couple options downfield. Takes the right one.
Excellent. Deb Lorca, the receiver of that throw.
Yeah.
Again, you can sense that energy's really there with the VIC team.
Yeah.
And just their body language is showing a lot differently to the WA team.
For sure. And that'll bring 6-0, I believe.
Yes. All right.
So the replay here.
Yeah.
It's fading away over the head. That's a hard one to get.
He just had the height advantage there and jumped right at the perfect moment.
And the old stick the bum out and just throw it, and I like it.
You see a sense of relief on Deb's face there. Yeah, 6-0, as you said. It's the strongest lead that Victoria's had so far in this campaign.
Yeah, they look very strong.
I think they're looking like a very different team to what you saw yesterday.
So I'm not too sure, pardon my ignorance, but what are the repercussions of this game in terms of the finals or stuff like that?
I believe so. If we win this game, that places us third in the pool. So in the semi-final, would be playing the team who's second in pool tomorrow.
Sure.
If we lose this game, fourth in pool, so we play the team who places fifth in pool.
Awesome.
That's the semi.
As we have WA fielding the disc.
Davies popping that one over to 31. It's Kelly Hawes. Pops the dump back from Davies. And rips out the backhand. Oh, unfortunate fumble.
Yeah, just dropped that one.
Number 4, I don't have him on my list, so.
Might have been thinking about the throw before the catch.
Yes. And Lau was poached there. Oh,
boost it. Oh.
The wind just pushes that a little bit too far for Della to receive.
Yeah, you're not going to get much float on this side of the field. The wind's pushing it. You really want to be, maybe pump faking that flick and hitting the backhand to the far cone to sit it out there for someone.
Yep.
Ideally, of course.
Ideally, but if the team's defensive strategy's right, they play into that. Oh, flick huck falls short, but it's gone for a roll.
It'll make some meters.
Medic with the disc. Jumps immediately to Young. Oh. Fortunately, fell a little bit too far in front of both of the potential receivers. We have Davies with the disc again. Oh, that wind picks it up.
Yeah. Best option.
And Ding's got the disc now.
Looks to engage dump. Does so. Dump, swing, a trip, score. Yes.
Yes. Oh, a great layout there from Angatrin.
Nice extension layout. A really tough grab. That disc was just had eyes for the ground, but she
really did. But she got down there.
Yeah.
You can see lots of hugs there for Angatrin Berhoff.
Yeah.
Exchange student from the Netherlands, who is German though.
There you go.
Oh, great grab there on that layout.
Das wunderbar, that one. Apologies.
Didn't even hear what you said.
I was trying to make a German joke, but nonetheless, a fine grab.
Excitement on her face.
That'll be 7-0.
Yes, so if Victoria take this one, they will take half.
They'll take half to naught. So yeah, I think WA just kind of trying to, they have maybe 1 or 2 dumps and then they're like, oh, I think they kind of panic a little bit and they're just trying to send it way downfield. So hopefully they can maybe just try and work it up a bit more. Or, the deep options aren't necessarily bad options, but they just got to, just hit the right ones that are there. Don't just ignore the deep game, but use it wisely.
Definitely. It'll be interesting to see if they switch up into more undercuts.
Definitely.
Well, I don't think necessarily that the cuts aren't there. It's just they're not taking the options.
Perhaps, yeah, and that pressure from the Victorians just kind of builds and builds and builds. It's a big rolly pool, but
and sometimes gets into your head when you've got nothing on the scoreboard yet as well.
Yeah.
And we were wrong. It's going back down again.
Yeah, no, it just didn't really come quite back in, but it'll come from the front of the end zone rather than where it went out.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've got their big receiver downfield rocking the gloves. So he's got catching height and catching hands. So not the worst person to shoot it to. We'll get Anto Hagen to field it at the cone.
Up the line to Chong.
Oh, fantastic grab there.
Yeah, great grab from Chong. Oh!
And she says, I'll do you one better.
It's the elder sister trying to show up the younger one. Classic Chong.
Fantastic.
On a backhand break there.
Nice, opens up the field. Back to Ant. He'll be looking to put it in the corner and does so. Oh, that is such nice frisbee to watch.
Oh, that's beautiful. Received by Rowan Zavandam.
Yeah.
Look at the excitement of Victoria's face. They're just so
half.
elated.
Yeah, just frustrating for the Western Australians to see the fair amount of pressure, and the Chongs make 2 incredible grabs.
Yeah. They've got very sticky hands, those girls. And what you can't see on the screen is couple of WA team members just standing around looking quite disappointed with themselves, which is completely understandable.
Oh, as you see the layout from number 11, Steph Chong. Oh.
She manages to retain the hands on the disc.
Yeah. And no Hagen. Lovely touch on that one. I would have sat in that corner for enough time for someone to make a cheesecake under, I reckon, and then to field that one in. So it's lovely
Frisbee
work.
cheesecake.
All right, and so we'll break for half and we'll be back with all the action. Stay tuned. And welcome back for the second half of the Victoria versus Western Australia in the under 22 Australian Ultimate Championships in a game that so far has been as one-sided as you can get. Nick Lely joined here by
Katie Luck. And yeah, like Nick said, it's 8-0 for Victoria leading, which is quite unexpected. Both of these teams have had a mixture of wins and losses so far. So yeah, it's just interesting to see the Victorian team come out so dominantly against this WA team.
Yeah, the punters at home would have been expecting a tighter first half, I'm sure, but hopefully for the neutral and for WA, they can come back into this game and take it to the Victorians. It's definitely within their personnel. They're not being outclassed too much. I think it's just very much a momentum from Victoria and then just rolling over, really carrying that momentum into each point. It's just kind of the pressure's been built on WA, but hopefully with a bit of a break they can relax and score some goals.
Definitely.
So now we see some nice flow.
Oh, unfortunate drop there. Just the throw coming a little bit too low.
Yeah.
Streetfield to pick up. Duncan with the immediate swing to Waller.
Lovely inside. Waller gets it back, sends it back upfield.
Oh, bit of contact there. Oh.
No call.
No call.
We're back at.
Just a little bit of fumbling and contact there.
Goes up to Waller, bit of grab.
Oh,
Poach
great
block.
grab. Looks like there's been a bit of a collision there though.
Yeah, and a poach block there from
Jack Nathan.
Jack Nathan, yeah. He just sees that one.
Oh.
He's a big man.
He's
So
come
coming in at 6'4", 6'5", maybe. He puts a hip into Waller's face, jeez Louise, but no call on that one.
Yeah, Chris Waller just gets it up and shakes it off.
Yeah. It's a little bit trapped on the sideline. He's pointing downfield.
Oh.
Ooh.
Plays that for a little bit far out for any of the players to receive
Yeah.
there. Again, like we keep seeing the just picking up and being pushed down at this back corner.
For sure. It really needs to be being played on that high side of the field, furthest away from this camera would help any team using that tactic.
Oh.
Oh.
Another D there from WA. This time from Douglas Shear.
Yeah, doesn't choose to hit Tracy Chong. He looked a bit more open than that second option, I'd say, but maybe just timing was a little bit off. But nonetheless, WA have it and send it downfield.
Davey trying to get that same shot off, but Waller gets the D on it.
Yeah, he gets big to get that one as well. It's a fine leap.
Sorry, correction, that was not Davies, that was Jack Nathan. Put up that big fur.
This comes in again to Chong.
She takes the swing. Does that flick up the line to Waller?
Goes up to Waller. He's really got to be looking central here, and does so. That's a great option. Oh, and
Great
just
use
goes
of
up.
the field. Oh,
Is someone under it? Yeah.
excellent. Quite can't see. Oh, that's Deb Lorca receiving again.
Deb Lorca.
Bit hard to see with the sun glare of
Yeah,
the numbers.
Picks up the scraps for that one. Yeah, so yeah, we had Waller just hit the other side of the field, and then bada bing, bada boom, and they opened up that whole side of the field, and were able to throw it in with relative ease. The last one's a little bit tricky. As we see the D here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great jump there from
Great
Waller.
vertical on that.
Yeah.
I'll be proud of that. I should be proud of that. But yeah, Victoria just demonstrated the usefulness of stretching the field and getting those swings off, and
For sure.
how vital that can be to getting your offense flow.
Definitely.
Whilst WA have kind of been a little bit trapped on one side, and maybe that's why they haven't been converting.
Fantastic, yeah. I think it's just tricky because we need WA just to get a goal here and then to build on that momentum. I think.
Yeah.
I think the first one, you know, the longer they don't get their first goal, the harder it gets to get it almost a little bit. You get more and more in your own head. But they looked okay at that point, and they changed the handling personnel.
Yes.
On that point, so it's a bit of a different look. But we want to see some goals from them, and so we can get around them. But this Victorian pressure, it's relentless as Ant sends that one downfield with a ferocious backhand.
Oh. An early drop from WA there.
Yeah, it's just not what you want. Just a bit too casual. And it is still quite windy coming towards the camera.
Oh.
Nope. And a pick, but a drop. Should be a turnover probably.
Yes.
She did make a full effort to catch that one, and
yep,
and it is a turnover. So WA will get a redo on that one.
Just that wind making some of those catches a little bit trickier. Oh. Fortunate drop there.
Yeah, and a turn there as well. So Ant will pick it up. Yeah. Sends a nice, easy touch backhand to the end zone. Yeah, WA couldn't get it out of their own relative end zone there. Maybe just an isolation play to get the offense going. You know, move everyone to one side of the field, ISO someone out there, start that flow, because they're all decent frisbee players. Once they get into that flow, I think they'd be all right. But they're just struggling to find any sort of rhythm, momentum, jazz hands, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's quite stagnant. There's mosquitoes festering in that water.
Mm. And like you said, it's a bit of a big hole to dig out of,
Definitely 10 a zip for Victoria.
I have faith in them. They just have to find it themselves.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like you said, maybe try up some different offensive strategies as well.
Yeah, especially just to get themselves going a little bit.
Yeah. We've got a number of players on the WA team who wear gloves, and I haven't seen many gloves this weekend.
It does seem quite trendy on the Western Australian team. I don't know, maybe someone in Perth has got them on half price or something, and they've made their way throughout the team.
I hear once you convert to gloves, you can't go back though.
A little bit, it can change your throwing style quite a bit. Personally, not a fan, but
each to their own. And the give and go there with Barblet. Oh.
It's a great look to that. Oh. The gloves couldn't help him there. I think he tried to snatch that one. Just needed soft hands rather than be trying to snatch that one way too hard. But nonetheless, a great look to open up that side of the field.
Oh, definitely. It's a great option, great put.
Yeah.
I think he was just trying to get his hands on it before his defender could.
For sure.
Oh, we've got a bit of a backhand force here as well.
Yeah, maybe changing up, trying to use the win. Oh, we've got a short field for WA here.
Oh, they may get their first point in the bank. Goes up. Just from picking that up quickly from Victoria's drop. Oh. Just that little bit too low there.
Yeah.
To be reeled in.
Davies, not a bad option to hit that fat side.
Oh no.
But just
the execution wasn't quite there.
Threw it relatively into the ground, but nonetheless, hopefully they can get another turn, but it might be a short field turn. We've got the speed.
Sending it deep to Howard.
Yeah, why not?
Like you said, he's a speedy lad.
He's got wheels. And then up to Chong.
Oh.
Lovely.
Great momentum there from the Victorian team.
I think a really good thing the Victorians have been doing is after every deep shot, huck or anything like that, no one's catches it out of the front of the end zone and then no one's around. They're all following. They're all running through. Everyone's really hungry for that.
Yeah.
That goal, they're really putting in, and that's just a testament to a really positive team energy. Everyone wants to, encourage each other, get the goal themselves and throw the goal. So it's really cool to see.
Definitely. There's been really good connections with this Victorian team. It was selected about 2 months ago now, so
Sure.
they've been training together for, 9 weeks.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so they've had a lot of time to build the friendships and the connections.
It's good vibe out there, Katie.
Definitely.
They're bubbling. It's good. I like it.
Victoria was very onto it this year with selecting teams, and it's given them a chance to really focus on the training and building the connections and the friendships and whatnot. And logistically, it's made my life a lot easier.
For sure.
So much more time.
Yeah, so we've got a timeout here called by, I believe, WA.
And you can see on the sideline there, the Victorian team just having some snacks, lots of smiles on their faces.
It's all smiles. WA trying to come up with some kind of new tactic or just maybe a encouragement from the coaches. Say, hey, look, last couple of points have been okay, because I think they have been.
Oh, definitely.
Tactically, it's been fine, but it's just been a little unlucky.
And the game advisors blow their whistle to signal 75 seconds of the timeout. Some teams end up taking up to 5 minutes of a timeout, sometimes not realising how short you're actually supposed to have.
Yeah, without the game advisors here. Like it to happen. We're in green today, I believe, because WA are in yellow. I didn't realise that the game advisors had a home and away strip as well, but pretty cool.
No, it's very handy.
Yeah. As you can probably hear that wind a little bit, just pick up a little bit. It's pretty gusty. But I don't think it's had too much of an effect on this game. But it is tricky when it's inconsistent. There's gusts here and there, and you're like, oh, but that throw worked perfectly 2 points ago.
And then it doesn't.
Yeah.
So it's just, you just have to constantly be on the ball with feeling the wind and
always licking your fingers, holding them up.
Yep.
May make you run slower, but it will improve your option. Probably not.
Definitely. Yeah, WA, you got this. It'd be nice to see them put one in the bank.
It would.
They were just on the doorstep earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, another
and trips on down.
ripper pull.
Probably
Looks
be
like
out.
It may go out. Oh,
no.
nope.
The helix stays in.
That's a fantastic pull. And with Kelly Lau running up to mark the handler, Barbara, and he rips it too. But it is coming back. Straight into the hands of Caston. Victoria on offense again.
And then I feel it.
Fortunately, a little bit too quick there for Caston to reel in.
Yeah.
Up. And a D from Kelly Lau.
Oh, and tosses it over the top with a nice Irish backhand.
Oh, what a great
Lovely.
ripper throw there from Angerton. With receiving. And that's 12. Oh.
Number 9 caught that one.
Oh, sorry. Yep, that was Peter Margus.
Fantastic.
And that's 12-0 to Victoria.
12-0, yeah. This could be the quickest game of the tournament here.
Potentially. I believe there's been a couple of quick games with the New Zealand women's team as well.
Oh.
They've been ripping it into us Aussie girls.
No doubt, no doubt.
I say us Aussie girls if I'm not Aussie, but...
Yeah, we've got the New Zealanders having a training camp here alongside the Stingrays, the under-24s Australian team, and they'll have a showcase game this evening. So that should be a cracker.
Definitely. It's definitely useful training for those teams as well. Being so geographically far from other countries, it makes it hard for have showcase games and scratch matches against each other.
Definitely, definitely.
And I was speaking to some of the girls yesterday, and I heard that the 24 girls approached Anna Haynes from AFDA and said, hey, we've really not been able to practice against anybody.
Yeah.
Can we come play?
Sure.
So that's how they ended up here.
Why not?
That Trans-Tasman love.
Yeah.
Thomas Duncan there with the pull.
A forehand.
Yes.
Yeah, works well for him.
Does. Gets lots of roll. And we've got Bartlett and Davies in the field here. Number 1, Chai. Big gust of wind coming through now. Make the forehand a bit more difficult.
Oh.
Ground strip there for Chai.
Yeah, no, just a really tricky throw to catch there. There's a big gust of wind. He's with us at the moment.
Duncan swimming to Lorca.
Oh, and the wind, yeah, it pushes that one into the turf.
And the intended receiver there, Eloise Lloyd, our newest player on the Victorian team.
Oh.
Great break throw there from WA.
Yeah, it's just wide open in the middle, but it's a cold drop. That's tough for them.
You can see a side stack here from Victoria, trying to keep that end zone nice and open.
Yeah, going to ISO someone. Oh, it
See
looks
Chong.
like you got 2 cutting.
Oh,
Gets tipped and eventually turned. That one, yeah.
didn't quite go as planned.
Yeah, look, a little bit scrappy. The stack was nice though. Didn't mind that.
Oh,
And the big
forehand
forehand.
hack. Just coming too short again.
Yeah, it's got to shoot that one a bit higher.
It's given WA a bit of distance though.
Yeah.
What we haven't seen a lot in this game so far has been zone.
No, I think 0, yeah.
Yeah, just had that thought. I'm like, oh, they're putting on an older Huck and zone, but no, no zone.
Just match. I think Victoria, just because they've been on, lucky drop. Yeah, they've been on defense every point, so they've gone,
True.
you know, this is working, why change it?
True. And I think Victoria does a little bit well against man defense.
Yeah.
So this has made our
The
life a
big
little bit
hammer,
easier.
but
Oh,
there's numbers under that.
that went for miles.
That was pretty far, yeah. It didn't look like it was going too far, but the wind just decided to,
Give it some wheels.
yeah, take that one out the back of the end zone.
We've got Deb Lorca picking up the disc.
Yeah.
And vertical stack.
Good to see. I love a girl and guy back behind the disc.
Definitely.
Opens up more options downfield.
And
And a
Not-
great grab.
not a traditional handler combo as well.
Oh, and a lovely shot there. Should be under it. Ooh. Not sure what happened there. Maybe she just had it and then dropped it.
Yes, it was in the hands of Abby Background Koch, but there's a bit of a call there about what's happening.
Could just be, not sure. We've got the
Injury call.
injury. Hands on the back of the head. Signalled by the game advisors there.
There's a replay here coming through. So Background Koch. Oh, and then one of the WA boys ran through the girl there.
All right. Well, hopefully she's all right. She's up and walking on the sideline, so I'm sure nothing too serious.
Yeah, probably just needs a bit of a rest.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've got a pick called. And the point
And he
and
puts
the
it up.
shot was underneath it.
Again, came a little bit too short though.
Yeah.
That wind just not letting those outside-ins come back in.
Yeah, really just got to maybe work it up, work those unders a little bit more there.
I think so. That stack looked quite static.
Yes, but alas, he decides to send it. He's rocking the moustache there, number 18.
Movember perhaps.
Yeah, Barblet, perhaps in Movember, perhaps just a fashion statement. There's numbers under this one. Oh, great read from Waller, but
couldn't quite hang on to it.
yeah, just dropped it. It's coming in with some Good zip.
Oh.
And there goes the hammer.
Oh, that's
And a turnover.
it's fallen right back down. As I was saying before, this isn't a usual handler combo for Victoria, but I guess we've been up there trying to give some different players a go.
For sure, for sure. Not a bad idea.
A turn there.
Yeah.
Forehand falling a little bit short.
Yeah, a bit of a troublesome point with this wind.
Yeah, it's really picking up now.
Hopefully he looks for a teammate under. He doesn't. He sends it. And
Waller
there's the
just
turn.
reads it so well there. Gets his hands on it. I think if Waller wasn't there, that may have ended up in WA's hands.
Yeah, yeah. Could have, yeah. But he was.
Game advisor
Fix
adjusting the cone.
Fix the cone.
It's important.
Bloody rule stickler.
An early open cut.
And he'll go. Oh, it was pretty open, but doesn't get sent. And now does, but he airs it out. A great read. No. Oh.
Tracy Chong attempting to lay out there, but just falling a little short.
Needed a bit of composure there from Aiden, I believe.
Yeah.
I'll send that one, and they hit an undercut, but
Doesn't come off.
Turns as well, just out of the reach.
Tom Duncan going to pick up the disc.
Yeah, hits a nice inside.
Lloyd to Chong.
To Chong,
Oh,
floating in the end zone. Nope.
That wind just picks it up and it just doesn't sit quite right there.
Yeah, need to release that one. It's a bit more snap, a bit more zest. Cut through the wind rather than balance on it.
Dewey gets another chance to put it in, and
he'll put it again, but
lovely throw. Bit of a disagreement there between
perhaps
Duncan and Bartlett.
Yeah, whether or not you can walk up to the frisbee and then walk away from it, and how close you have to be. Some technical rules, but that's why the game advisors are there for, to help out.
The disc is play.
Yeah, and a straight up mark on him.
Oh, that is a lovely hammer.
Yeah, but I'll go out the back again.
Oh, she had fingers on it though.
That was close, yeah.
There's not really many under options there, so you saw her deep, and
I feel like it's a bit perpetuated from the options that have been taken. You know,
yeah.
If as a cutter downfield, if you're like, oh, they're just going to huck it. You know, you don't really want to cut under. You're like, oh, they're just going to jack it. So it becomes a bit of a cycle of not taking options under, because there's no options under, then you huck it. And you don't want to cut under, but someone's got to take the reins a little bit and try to get that to happen. But Victoria having a bit of trouble at this point, working upfield. Aiden will go.
He's on his bike. Oh, and it's been sent, but Davies gets a hand on it. Had some wheels for a forehand huck.
Yeah, it was not bad on that hard side of the field. And got Davies to pick up the disc.
This might come in WA's favour.
They've got heaps of space for a field cut, and we got a and he hits it. And she was wide open as well.
So open. She's got the male handler marking her.
Yeah. Now up to Davies, puts everything he had into that one, but doesn't come up with a disc.
Ground ship, unfortunately.
Yeah. Now Victoria have a short field. They run an ISO play. They seem to be moving over to the right-hand side of the field.
Yeah.
And there's the point. I think a bit of a relief from the 14 on that point to finish with that one. There was some tired legs out there.
Definitely. And I wouldn't be surprised if the timeout gets called right now.
Perhaps. Oh yeah. I'll just put the other 7 on, I reckon, maybe. So that'll bring up 13.
No.
Nothing.
Yeah. Probably one of the cleanest score lines I've seen
Yeah.
so far this tournament.
Very clean, very clean. Yeah, no timeout called. They got straight back into it. Just put a fresh 7 on, a different look at the game. And often that can be the way to, especially in terms of Western Australia's game, just to get a different look at the field and
Definitely.
have a go at that.
Guess it also depends on how big their squad is.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, they look a decent size. I know the Victorians look they have good numbers. They've always got
20 on the squad there.
Yeah, always got a good appearance in the youth ultimate, and that it's good to see. It's good to see. All right, so we got WA. Another go at offense. I'm giving them a good energy.
Good vibes.
Good
in
vibes.
that way.
I'm sending them over. Hopefully they can punch this one in. It's a nice pull.
Lovely pull there from Jeffrey Ding.
Well fielded. Up downfield, the forehand.
Straight into the hands
Straight
of
to Victoria.
Medak. He looked quite confused there for a second.
Yeah. He was open.
He was open, but just not the right player.
And there's the flick to
Chong.
They pop on everywhere, sorry.
So that's 14 zip.
14-0.
Universe point. Not Universe point. what's the name of it?
Just almost last point.
Almost
I
last
don't
point.
think there's
Last
a name
point.
for it.
Yeah.
Should there be a name for a point before you're going to win 15-0?
Oh, probably not. Rub salt in the wound.
Like a duck, maybe?
Like the one that's quacking in the
Yeah,
sky.
yeah.
I actually think it's a parrot.
That's lovely. A whole bunch
Fun
of
Sydney wildlife.
flora and fauna in the Hills District over here. All right, this is the one from WA. I'm feeling it, Katie.
You feeling it?
Yeah, put my money on it.
I think if there's any time to get a point on the scoreboard, this is the time.
It was a big tactic.
Make them think that they have to win, and then just come for a big run.
Maybe.
I wonder if there has ever been people who've done that.
No.
Come back from 14-0 after 15.
I'm sure someone has in the history of Ultimate.
It just would be rare.
Whether or not it was intentional, unlikely.
Good vibes for WA.
Ball comes down. It's rolling, another roll out.
Yeah. Will be picked up from the sideline there. Number 18, Bartlett. Oh, and he sends it.
Bartlett sends it. He's got the big receiver downfield.
He does. Oh, he almost gets it too.
Had a full mitt on that one.
Oh, he looks like he's in a bit of pain there.
Yeah, I mean, winded, cramped.
Yeah.
Or just
no call B mate though.
Emotionally exhausted from
Bit
this
of both.
game, bit of everything. But he jogs on. It's good to see.
Yeah, no, that's great. Keep the energy up.
Yeah.
Straight into D. Jeffrey Ding's on his bike. Centering the disc there.
Oh, don't know how she got that one, but she does. And there's a lot of cluttered cuts. Three people going at once, but someone gets it.
Yeah, VIC's offense isn't looking that clean right now, but they're getting there.
Oh, there's a turn. Short field for WA.
Like you said, this might be their time.
It could be, it could be.
They've just got to keep it patient and take good options.
Oh. Bartlett leaves it for Ava.
Kazemi is co-captain.
Yeah, picks it up. Holding on that forehand. Will she pivot around for a backhand? That looks for Bartlett. Bartlett clears up the line. Hits the forehand field cut.
To number 0. Oh,
up to
60,
Bartlett.
sorry.
Bartlett gets big, but
Kasten gets the D there.
doesn't get it.
sideline pick up there for Vic. Ali Lau.
And the girls back handling.
Oh.
Oh.
Charles Medic.
It's a great backup.
Oh, he sends it.
Oh.
Just short of Caston.
Yeah, just need to flatten that one out a little bit more, but I like the look. I like the look.
Definitely a good option. WA back on offense again.
I'd put my money on the fact that Bartlett's going to rip this one as far as he can, and he does so.
He does. And you can hear the frustration from Jack Nathan there as he fails to bring that one in.
Look, he's catching some dimes the game against us, but this game, it's just hard to keep yourself switched on with this kind of scoreline deficit.
Definitely.
And you see that.
The fatigue gets to you too.
End of the day, second day, it's hard.
And not most of us are playing this kind of level ultimate at 6:30 at night as well.
No doubt.
But a scrap there.
But he redeems himself there by getting the big D. He gets his stride on downfield. It's pretty open, to be honest, but no one's got the disc. So that would probably explain that. Bartlett. Oh, looks for the dump, then looks upfield. Yeah, hits that under. That's a nice one.
More of those from WA, and that'll get him
across. Yeah, Bartlett gets a nice cut upfield. Does well to keep that one in, and then
he sends it again.
He's got an open field on receiver downfield.
There we go. You called it.
And the big cheers from WA.
A sense of relief.
And I get that one. It's good to see. Bartlett pumps the air.
Oh, he's just so relieved. The VIC team go and give him some high fives.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
It's good to see. It's good to see. I don't think it would be a very appropriate testament to their skill level if they didn't score a point this game. So
definitely.
I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them. And calls of a comeback.
Potentially.
From the Western Australian outfit. You never know.
They've got so much more energy you can see already, and it's just... I wouldn't be surprised if they managed to punch in another one before.
As we see the replay here, Bartlett, finally, the flick comes off.
Just balances it right.
Yeah. He's been honing it in all game. And that one pays off. And it came from a nice bit of under movement.
Exactly, like we said.
Yeah. Back to basics, back to basics.
Dump, swing, unders.
Why not? Tried and true.
WO with their first pull of the game.
Yeah.
Well, no, would be second.
Second.
Yes.
Bartlett sends the big forehand roller downfield.
Young in the centre there.
Yeah, we've got the.
Oh, they got the junkie zone on the front.
Yeah. Bit of an arrowhead been called. I'm sure it's got a bunch of other names as well, but essentially you play 3 at the front to kind of clog the space, and then 1 deep and 3 across the middle.
Oh, pops it right over.
Pops that one over. I like it. And gets it back. Uses that speed, and then sends the backhand. But she's quite a tall lady. Gets a hand to that one. Bartlett picks up the disc, and he's got Arva in there.
He's sending it again.
Yeah.
Lorca gets the D on it. So does Howard.
Plenty of numbers on that one.
Definitely.
Oh.
A little bit trigger happy there, Vic. On the swing.
Yeah, trying to finish this game a bit too quickly, maybe.
Potentially. Bartlett going to pick up. No surprises there. The backhand force.
He yells for Deb to go. That's a great shot.
And toes it in.
And they score again.
Oh. A sense of energy from WA, but
yeah, it's good.
It's not bringing Vic down though.
No, I'm sure they know they can run this one out. But it can be hard to finish off a game, that last point, because you're like, oh, I've got to finish it, and then you don't, and then you're like, oh, I should have finished it, and then you don't, and then they're getting closer, yeah, oh, I should have finished it, and then you don't, and the pressure just builds and builds and builds. Yep. But there's quite a large deficit.
Yeah, so I think they feel pretty comfortable in their lead.
Yeah.
That wind gusting through again.
Yeah, it's a bit cool here.
In the shade.
I don't think I even brought a jacket today because of the heat this morning. But
neither did I.
I'm getting my decision. Not sure these players out in the field though, they're warm and toasty.
Yeah, just the right running temperature.
No worries. We just saw the replay there. Bartlett, 2 assists.
The receiver on that was Christina Walker.
Yeah, he's been playing just about every point.
Bit of a contrast to the VIC team, who have very defined O&D lines.
Sure, yeah.
So.
Yeah, it could just be a numbers thing or a tactic thing. Not too sure about the inside scoop.
Maybe we'll have to bring on a guest WA commentator if we had time.
Babs. Bartlett.
Forehand pull.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, that's lovely though.
Oi. Just makes it a bit more exciting, that one.
Yep.
We've got the same
junk zone. Oh.
Junkie zone. And there's the turn.
Clean drive from Bauhoff.
No. And someone's, Bartlett's taking the hat off and he's pointing.
He's ready. He's ready.
Picks up the disc.
Who's he going to rip it to?
Will he throw a backhand? Unlikely.
No, forehand.
Throws a flick. The big receiver.
Yeah.
He catches that one.
Nathan finally gets a goal.
Yeah, geez Louise here, Katie. I think we were chatting about a comeback with a bit of a tongue-in-cheek, but hey,
it might be happening.
it's happening.
It's happening 3 in a row for WA. Should try and answer for VIC's 14.
Yeah.
15 in a row.
Woo. Why not? Why not?
If you can hear the band in the background, there's 12 more to go. Why
Yeah,
not?
why not?
Big
Yeah.
ask. Not impossible.
Yeah. They're hungry. They got the momentum at the moment, no doubt.
Definitely, you can see that momentum's finally switched on.
This old silly frisbee game we play is so to do with like mental momentum. It's unbelievable.
It's no wonder that
Yeah.
the best teams are the ones who have mental strength coaches.
No doubt. No doubt.
Makes all the difference. Bartlett to pull again.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll rip a nice forehand roller down. Who have we got on the Victorian line? I recognise Anto Hagen down there. Maybe a bit of a calming handler influence could work some wonders.
Definitely. We have our gentle giant Charlie Medic as well. Who stops the roll. They're just working through that junkie zone.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a down call.
Points it down. Bartlett said looked down. Bit of discussion. Game advisors can help on up or down calls. You see a replay here. Chongs, she's right with it.
Oh, we can't quite get the perspective here.
That did look like the frisbee is on the ground
before she gets her hand under it. Yeah, but the knee kind of blocks the camera view.
Yeah, she could have had a hand under that one, but nonetheless, it goes back.
Contested. Yeah. Lots of chatter from the WA sideline.
Yeah.
Guiding them with the
hungry,
zone.
they want it.
I know it's working.
And Anto Hagen pops through that cup.
Oh, pops it right over
Sends
to
the
Medic.
high release. There's someone in the area. I think that pressure of the...
Definitely made him fumble.
Yeah. And Bartlett wants to send it.
Hammer it up.
It does so.
But that's going.
That'll probably fade out.
Out.
Oh.
Yep.
He could have thrown that one back in. He just didn't quite catch it. It's good movement from the Victorians.
Definitely. They're very dynamic.
Yeah.
Lots of great popping. The give and go there between the boys. Puts it up a background cut.
Yeah, good leading pass. Gains a bit more metres. Up the field. Oh, finds the hole.
Chong.
And Anto. Hey, gets in the end zone. Oh, my golly goodness. Oh,
There might be a call.
big, yeah, looks like a strip call. Uncontested. Oh, I thought he had that one. He's a long-armed fellow. Barely fits in the frame there.
Was that Nathan?
Yep. He's got Chong on the doorstep to win the game. Expertly sends it back to the middle of the field. Has to block the sun out, but he's wearing a hat backwards. And then the flick.
Young puts the flick up to background cut, and she's got it! Victoria win the game.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's it. And a really well-deserved win for the Victorians. Just a dominant performance in WA, although a little comeback at the end there. Too classy for the Victorians, so congratulations to them.
Yes, congratulations to both teams. That was a cracker match. And
For
thank
sure.
you for those at home who are listening. This is the Victorian team playing the WA team in the Australian Under-22 National Championships.
No worries. All right, thank you for listening, and I've been Nick Lilly.
And I've been Kate Locke. Have a great evening.
Alti.tv